Yeat is back. Thank God. We needed some action in the underground lately. I feel like it's really just been, you know, that Mount Rushmore picture that we reacted to a couple weeks ago. I feel like it has just been really like Osama Sun's whole entire life gets leaked in his OnlyFans and he's trying to collaborate with chicks on there. It's been Ian, he dropped the tape, which we'll talk about a little bit later. It's been Laser Dim just doing IG lives, racing RC cars in the Formula One races and getting arrested. And who else is really popping right now? Yeah, that's about it. Not really much action, but now Yeat's like, nah, hold up. Y'all are my sons. Like, here's a little snippet. Now, some people are saying that he is referencing Ian in the snippet, but that is up to y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and say that outright just yet until we hear it. I heard the snippet a little bit, but again, waiting for the reaction to truly give the opinion. But it's called Styler Nobody Been Schmunk. But wait for this line right here where he said, "Oh, you trying to steal my sauce from me? I need it back."
That money don't make no sense. When you done, keep pulling my pants. They bitches look at their curves.
Wait.
Nah, I need me a map. Nah, I need me a light. Bitch, I know where I'm at. Oh, you try to take my sauce from me? You gotta give that back.
Need it back.
I learn how to make this bread. Gotta take my class. We got them bands. We got them clamps. You tryna do what you can't do. You tryna be you can. Raise my jug. Space man got new love. Yeah. New drink from mine. Don't touch my bills. We don't touch my diamonds. We don't touch my gun. We don't touch your love. We gon' kill for fun.
Woo! Woo! It feels good hearing that again. I haven't heard Yeat in a while, ever since like 2093. But anyway, chat, are we thinking that this bar was about Ian or nah? He said, "Oh, you trying to steal my sauce from me? I need it back." Because the whole conversation about Ian, whether or not y'all agree, because I don't think he sounds like Yeat at least anymore. The first snippet he came out, but that happens with a lot of newer artists where like you draw comparisons just so you can get, you know, acclimated to it, where you're like, okay, this kind of sounds, you try and fit him in a certain category, right? Trippie Redd was a Uzi 2.0. Juice WRLD was even a 2.0 at one point until they blossom into whatever they are. Ian's more on like Gucci Mane type beats, glow, I almost want to say. But yeah, the comparison is that he kind of stole Yeat's sauce. I don't think that he, in a way, he almost has like the same branding in that he's like the underground white rapper that kind of has like similar fans to him, and he's moving in a similar speed run fashion to Yeat. So like I get it, but he has a lot of Yeat ad-libs. See, that's where it gets messy, because also Ian doesn't really have that much music out, but he is making huge waves. I know y'all saw him in like New York, where he was he pulled up and did a meet and greet, and there was hella people out there. So he's out of here. What did I say? I said they're trying to breed him like he's the next Jack Harlow, and by that I mean that he is kind of like circumventing the underground entirely. Like he for sure has an underground fan base, but like they're moving him in like a mainstream way, where I feel like Osama Sun and Shay and Yapo, like a lot of their marketing goes towards a lot of the underground fan base, and like they do a lot of SoundCloud drops, but every time Ian drops, it's like a whole thing, like the whole Ian tape, the meme with the cover art. They even made a meme coin about him. Do not buy it. I was just joking when I posted that, but I think there might be some room for Yeat to be saying Ian's stealing his swag a little bit. Now, there was something I posted on my story where people still do prefer like the 2021 come up of Yeat compared to Ian, because it was like, it was more organic, it felt like, right? It was, man, it was a couple days ago, fuck. Regardless, I did a poll. It was like, what was better? Somebody tweeted the 2021 Yeat can't compare, or Ian can't compare to the 2021 Yeat, where it's true. It's true. Yeat was, you know, he had way, I don't even know if he has bigger hits, because Yeah, he did. He had way bigger songs, like Money So Big and Up to Me went crazy, like pretty much every single song. Although again, Ian's got like DJ Holiday and like major cosigns like Drake follow him. Although I don't know if that is even valuable anymore after what Kendrick did to him, destroyed him. We haven't heard from Drake ever since. He's just in a bathtub crying himself to sleep every night. But yeah, it doesn't compare. So one thing to note though is if he is talking about Ian in this snippet, isn't it interesting that like Yeat is kind of pulling from some of the newer guys in that like he's, I'm not gonna say clout chasing, but like referencing him, or it's being interpreted as such. And so it kind of gives Ian's clout some validity because he is making waves. Like my girl listens to Ian without even me introducing her to him. Pause. Like she just hears his music on TikTok. So like he does have a presence. People do fuck with him. I even listen to the album in my free time. And yes, Yeat deleted it per usual. He posts snippets and then deletes it. But nah, Ian doesn't suck, bro. He doesn't suck. Although the tape, I think it was cool. It had a couple songs on there, but it just kind of, to me, sounded like it was a good warm up, let's say. It was decent. I wouldn't say it was mind blowing though. It was kind of just like similar type music. It was just a quick little EP to introduce everybody to like an actual project, cohesive little tape. You know what I mean? Ian hasn't been out long enough. But that's how the underground and like just internet moves nowadays. Cause like you could blow up. I was talking to somebody in the DMs today. They were like, stop glazing all these rappers knowing they're gonna fall off in 3 months. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of the cycle. That's like how everything moves. It's like an artist blows up in 2 months, like at a enormous speed, and then a couple months later, like their heat kind of dies down a little bit. But as I said before, with the way Ian's moving, with everything being such a big drop, the way they're marketing it, I think he's actually here to stay, because they're not going to be even trying to appease the underground. Really, they're going to be doing shit on, like, he got posted by Rap and like whatever. He's got big budgets. He signed to Columbia, I want to say. You know, someone's popping if Bob's girl's listening to him. Facts. She listens to that like Sabrina Carpenter girl. Like, she has no business listening to Ian. So if she knows who he is, you know they're getting around. Pause. Next Jack Harlow. By next Jack Harlow, I mean, like, I don't know if anyone can even really. Of course, there's going to be big songs and everything, but we've been talking about this for the past few months. If you're an artist, most of the time nowadays, there's not going to be a next Drake. There's not going to be a next like huge rapper of that caliber, just because all of the big rappers nowadays are from the last decade, just because the niches are so segregated in that like somebody who's listening to Ken Carson is not going to be seeing any sort of news in their algorithm about Gunna, or like they will, but like they won't care as much. And so everybody's just kind of like in their own little world. So with Ian and Jack Harlow, like I'm not saying he's gonna reach the next to be Jack Harlow and do like the glamorous type songs where he just ripped the sample and then it blew up because it was already a popular song by Fergie, but like they're trying to breed him to be that. You know what I'm saying? You want to see Ian perform? That would be interesting. I feel like he'll be good though. Like he seems to be a character. He knows how to run with the memes and everything. Shay is fire. I'm waiting on a Shay project, to be honest. I feel like he stepped it up a notch since I don't know, since Bay and then Miley Cyrus. I keep talking about that though. It's like we need some like good projects, but I feel like that's what Yeat tried to do with 2093, something like revolutionary, bringing rap into almost rave music. But I don't know if it worked. Now all the Yeat fans are gonna destroy me. Like, dude, you're always hating on Yeat. Nah, bro, it just didn't hit like that. Like, sorry, I fuck with Yeat, but do I think Yeat will drop more singles? I don't know what he's doing, bro. I think what Yeat's doing, and but I don't know. I think he is previewing a bunch of songs, trying to gauge like a heat check with his fan base. Because after 2093, again, Yeat fans gonna destroy me, but it didn't impact the game like he thought it was, because he was trying to be, and this is not like a, you know, Cardi comparison thing, but like he was trying to be Cardi in the way of like doing something so different that he was trying to start like a little trend of like, okay, rap is going in this direction and I am causing it, but I don't think that it really worked in the way that he wanted it to. So I think now he's going back to the old. He even said he's King Schmunk, or King Tonka is back, right? He even dropped a song titled that. And so now he's dropping a bunch of snippets, trying to see like, okay, y'all weren't fucking with that, so maybe y'all will fuck with the old type of music. He's just dropping snippets to get the hype back and see what type of sound people want on the next project. And at this point, he's like a big artist, so when you're that big already, you don't really drop singles. At least when you're a rapper, you drop projects, because the singles are really just promotional mechanisms for the projects so that you increase the sales. Because the projects is really where you get your money, because you're getting like, you know, instead of just promoting one single and getting 1 million streams, now you got 20 songs on an album with 1 million streams. You just multiplied your, you know, your success or your streams and your money. 2093 been out for 3 months. Give it some time. I mean, I just ain't listening to it. But the thing is, that could also just be because of the way that music landscape is right now, where shit is so fast. And we were saying that music was already in this recycle mode or fast food mode, where like you listen to it 1 week and then you're on to the next, right? But now it's like, because of TikTok and everything, and so many rappers are trying to come up, that it has become exponentially worse. So it's really hard to keep someone's attention and keep people streaming certain projects or songs. So 2093 could have been a good project. It's just like, I don't know what it is. It didn't really hold my attention all too much. Really, Breathe did. I liked Breathe a lot, but that's really all we do anyway nowadays as fans. Like, pick the songs that you fuck with out of that project and then put that in your playlist, and then you're on to the next. That's a streaming era in a summarization, because I don't know, you don't have to buy the CD. If you buy a CD and you paid $10, $11, $15 for it, like, you're gonna listen to that shit for the next month or so until you buy the next CD, just because, you know, it's kind of expensive, or not expensive, but you know, you put dollars for it.